Super Saloons.
Which they're about to do right now. Super Saloon action again. Richie Taylor off the front and the 891 of Josh Bolton. You hear that motor screaming as they came down the front straight there, and he manages to get his nose in front and round to the lead with Fluffy Grocott there in the 73 car, making a fantastic run round the outside through turns 1 and 2 to take up third place. They're all safely round through the first lap by the look of it, they are, and it's Josh Bolton who's got the setup for this rather dusty slick track. He's pulling out a lead of a couple of car lengths over Richie Taylor, who always tends to set up for the end of a race, so watch Richie come right later on. Mark Grocott doing well there in third place, but he's under a bit of pressure from Willie Woodhouse in the 71 car. He loves these slick tracks as well. 34, Ray Stewart having a good run in his machine there from Cromwell, with Dennis Bolt running the outside line and making up a bit of ground in the 6 car there too. You heard that interview with Ivan earlier on. He was really happy to have got a race win in his final ever race meeting. So out front it's still Josh Bolton, still to get the best out of that brand new 891 car. It looks as though they found the magic formula for this particular track, as he's leading Richie Taylor pretty comfortably through the first 4 laps. Taylor in second place there, Mark Grocott in third. A little bit of a gap back as Willie Woodhouse drops back a little into the clutches, I guess you could say, of the 34 car of Ray Stewart, who's trying to do a bit of work on him around the outside but not finding a lot of grip there. Dennis Bolt's cut back down more to a middle line on the track, and he's getting a bit more racy as well. Behind him the 27 of Elliott, who's looking close to Dennis there, and in fact we've got Roger Nees in the 811 car and Craig Cardwell racing side by side there just behind them. Craig Cardwell making a pretty good fist of things on a difficult track in a car that he's never driven before. Gavin Hill struggling a little at the back there, trying to make some passes happen but not getting very far. The 444 car of Kevin Huddleston further back. We've got another 3-way battle with Craig Cardwell's on the outside of Roger Nees and Gavin Hill on the inside there too. Out front is still Josh Bolton. He's ticked off lap number 7 and doing about a second slower than he was at the beginning of the race, as this track really slicks up now. Josh Bolton holding out a good lead over Richie Taylor, who seems to be closing just fractionally on him as they go round through turns 3 and 4. We go back further 3 or 4 car lengths to Mark Grocott, who's all on his own there in third place, with Willie Woodhouse dropping further away and Trevor Elliott trying to take some places off him. We've gone yellow because we've got a car into the wall on the front straight. Yeah. Let's see if Josh Bolton can hold off a very aggressive Richie Taylor, who's really taken advantage of the restart, gone high through turns 1 and 2, trying to get some traction out there, but Josh Bolton's got it covered. I don't think Richie's going to get past. He goes alongside through 3 and 4 when he's got the long way round, and Bolton's got the inside line, comes out ahead, and Josh Bolton is going to be just ahead across the start-finish line. It's neck and neck. There's nothing between these two. The race is on for the lead, and Josh Bolton and Richie Taylor absolutely going for it, hammer and tongs. This is what we came to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sort of racing that's kept Woodford Glen going for 40 years and will give us another 40 years too. Here's Josh Bolton on the inside, fractionally ahead as they cross the start-finish line. Just 1/100th of a second in it on that time round. Way back there, we've got a long way back. We've got Mark Grocott and Trevor Elliott battling out for third place, with Elliott just getting his nose in front. But all the eyes must be on the racing for first place here. Josh Bolton comes up the inside. Richie not quite so close this time round, but it's the last lap. The right flag. Richie's going to give it everything on this lap to see what he can do. He's trailing, but he's got the high line. Josh Bolton gets better traction on the inside, opens up a few laps, a few car lengths down the back straight, but as they come through 3 and 4, Richie can't quite hold on to him. Josh Bolton's going to do it. He will be so excited and so pumped after that.